everyone, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. If you're new, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos from me, and stay tuned to all the new videos coming out as well. There's some really good ones. Follow on Instagram for lots more recipes as well, and I love talking to you guys on there. So the first recipe we're making are these egg zoodle nests. They're so simple to make. So I'm starting off with some zucchini. I love zucchini. It's really high in water content and you can really make these really cool zoodles with it. So I'm just using a spiralizer here to spiralize 2 zucchini. So for this recipe, I use 2 zucchini and I get like 6 different nests. And this is also great for meal prep because they do keep all week long, so you can have them. Then I'm adding in a little bit of the zoodles into each of the muffin cups. And as I said before, about 2 zucchini will give you about 6 full little nests. And you can always double up this recipe if you want more as well. And I tend to have 2 nests per meal or per breakfast. And then I'm going to be cracking in an egg into each of the nests. And I did kind of leave a hole in the center of each of them just so that it could sink in a bit. So you're going to fill each of your egg cups with your egg. And now when I'm buying eggs, I really try to get like free run organic ones. You can tell by the color of the yolk. So the free run ones are going to be dark yolk color. I feel like I get a lot of questions about my yolk colors in my videos. So that's why, it's because they're free run. Bake those off, and then in 15 minutes you have these really good egg nests. I eat them for lunch, I eat them for breakfast, and I also take them to school sometimes as well. Next up, we're making some grain-free granola because I love grain-free granola, but it can be kind of expensive. So I'm using some coconut as well as some almonds. These ones are just organic central roast almonds. And you can switch up the nuts and the seeds in this recipe to the ones that you like. You can add more of one kind of nut, less of another kind of nut, whatever you like. I like using a mix of whole almonds and also sliced almonds just for the texture in it. I'm adding in some mixed nuts, so it has a little bit of everything. It has some pecans, some hazelnuts, some cashews, and all of these are loaded with vitamin E. They're great healthy fats and they're gonna keep you full. We got some pumpkin seeds, which are great for zinc. They're really great at just building up your immunity as well. Some sunflower seeds, also really great. Good seed. And then some flaxseed, and flaxseed is high in fiber and it's also high in omegas, so this is going to help also keep you full, and it just adds really great fiber because fiber is your friend. And another fiber friend is chia seeds, and like again, you can add more chia seeds or more flax if you like, so this recipe is really customizable. Then I'm adding in some cinnamon. Cinnamon is great for regulating your blood sugar. It's also great for your immunity. You can also add some ground ginger in here, cardamom, allspice, nutmeg, whatever kind of spices you like. If you added all those, it would be more of a chai flavored granola, which would be really tasty. I'm adding in some coconut oil and vanilla for flavor, as well as a pinch of Himalayan salt, which balances your pH and has lots of minerals in it as well. And then I'm, of course, using my Star Wars spatula to kind of mix that all together so that the spices, along with the coconut oil, coats each of the nuts and also helps the flax and everything bind. Then once you bake it, you can store it in a container, and then I like to have it with some coconut yogurt, and I'll leave my 2-ingredient coconut yogurt in the description box, and some berries, and there you go. And lastly, we're making kombucha muffins, which, guys, is so exciting. So I'm starting off with almond flour. In terms of substitutions for this flour, you can use brown rice flour, you can use an oat flour. Those won't be paleo, but you cannot use coconut flour. So you have to use one of those kind of flours. That'll work. And then I'm adding in some baking soda, which works well with the kombucha to help them rise. And then I'm adding in some coconut oil, a great MCT, great healthy fat that's going to keep us full. Some almond butter, again, rich source of vitamin E. Almonds are just great for you all around. And then whisking that together, and I'm whisking the wet separate from the dry, and then adding the dry into the wet, just so that the batter can combine really well and you don't over mix the mixture. Then I'm adding in a cup of kombucha. I used a cranberry one, so the muffins are kind of like a cranberry muffin. You can use ginger, whatever kind of flavor kombucha that you like. But the fizziness of the kombucha kind of works like soda cake did when you were little, if you've ever heard of that. So it basically just helps them really rise and get nice and big. I'm sprayed a muffin tin, and I'm just filling them about 3/4 of the way full. Again, because I like the muffin tops, I like them to get really big and rise. But if you want smaller ones, you can definitely make this in mini muffin form as well. So I made 9 muffins out of this batch, and then once you bake them off, they're delicious, they're fluffy, they rise so much because of the baking soda and the kombucha, and they are delish. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram because I'm always posting tips over there, little recipes, and you guys can see more of like what I eat in a day for quick, fast meals, which are always helpful because I'm all about like fast, healthy, easy recipes. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.